Hey. Welcome to the Two Heads, One Mic podcast. This is the official episode number 1. I am here with the one and only co host of mine, the Investables Collectibles. You
Hey,
guys might
thanks
know
for
him from places like YouTube and yeah. Investables Collectibles. How you doing today?
I am awesome. Thanks for having me here. Hey, thanks for joining me on my channel here on YouTube and this awesome podcast. We got some awesome content planned.
Right on, right on. Also, I want you guys to say hello to the one and only Bendy. Bendy is an artist for LolCow TCG.
How's it
And
going, everybody?
yeah, how's it going? How you been?
Pretty good. Just dealing with the normal stuff, getting ready for the next drop and everything like that. So,
The family? They're
yeah,
good?
family's doing good.
Right, right.
You know, typical 17-year-old thinking she runs the world, but
Well, that's how it works, right? Oh, I like to think I run the world sometimes. But then I realize, nope.
right.
Step out my door. So, we all have something in common is we like to do a little arting. And I was thinking, well, why don't we have a day where we sit down and just talk with our art friends, people who like to art just like we do, right?
Yeah.
And I was wondering, like, you do art, right? Yeah, you do. So tell us about your art. Tell us about what you're doing, what your projects are currently.
We're just getting ready to send the holiday set of Lolcow to the printers. It should be out around Halloween. That's the newest set. We got a lot of stuff coming up. We got what 3 sets coming out by the end of the year. So
Oh, right on, right on. Any how many of those in the set is or these sets are going to be bendy cards?
I have 2 in the Halloween set, and they says there might be more because we got a couple mini sets coming out as well.
Right on, right on. Hey, Investables, look who we got in chat.
Yes, we have a Cosmic Seeds and
Oh,
we have a Four Keeps Gaming. I was spamming link. Let me get back to chat 1 second. Hey, super fast. Thanks for tuning in, guys. There we go.
yeah. So Cosmic Siege, Four Keeps Gaming, Super Fast Tortoise. Always great to see you guys. We are here with Bendy. He's a local artist, so to speak, and we're talking about our favorite things. We're talking about some art. And I was asking you how many do you think Bendy cards are going to be in that next set? Little I
Uh,
know if
there, there's 2 in the Halloween set, and then undetermined amount on the other ones because
oh,
we got to figure out the logistics and stuff like that first. So.
collectors will be happy for that. Uh, are you working on anything on the side that's not necessarily?
Oh yeah, I'm always drawing stuff that probably I don't know, probably 60-75% of my stuff is non TCG related. I just like to draw.
Right. Let's do a little show and tell here. Now I'm gonna pop up the Discord up on the screen
All
here,
right.
and we're gonna do a little show and tell. And I don't know, maybe you can tell us about some of this art. All right. So right over here, it looks like we have a squirrel and a DJ Longhair record.
Yeah.
Now now you made that for our Mr. DJ Longhair, right?
Yeah, I did.
Oh yeah. So when you were putting this together and you're doing this, what was going through your mind exactly? Like, were you listening to some music?
No, I just wanted to come up with I guess like a different thing that I didn't think anybody else would think about, like a different style. He said he wanted a DJ squirrel. So I'm like, all right. So I drew my idea of what a DJ squirrel would be.
Yeah, I dig it. I dig on him. Oh yeah. Um, Here was my attempt at DJ Squirrel. Because for DJ Long here, he's we're gonna do when I get my tablet, because I'm gonna do this all in digital form, but it's gonna have magic cards surrounding it, purple soda. Investables is currently setting up, ladies and gentlemen. The reason why he hasn't spoke is not because he's being quiet. He's currently setting up for something he's going to be doing behind the scenes.
I'm getting a little crafty.
Yeah. And so you'll be able to see on a later show, actually on Investable's own little thing, what he's doing. He'll tell us about it during the show, but he's going to give you a little demonstration while the show is going on. You have anything to ask Bendy?
What's that?
You have anything to ask for Bendy? Like, ask him about his art.
Well, the only question that I came up with kind of ties into what I was going to talk about a little bit later. And when you get stuck, how do you find inspiration to continue, or do you get stuck sometimes?
Yeah,
when you sit down?
I call it artist block.
Yeah.
And, all I do is when that happens to me, I just simply. A lot of people say it sounds dumb, but it works for me. I just simply put the pencil to the paper and just let my hands move, and then a lot of times it'll start out as like a circle or a square or something, and I'll just go off of that and just keep building off of that until I make something.
Okay.
Now, this one I've seen around.
Yeah.
Now, I've seen it around. Now, is that who I think it is?
It's good old Keemstar.
Right. Yeah. Right. This one's going to be a card, isn't it?
No, that was just an idea. One of the guys in the Discord said it'd make a cool drawing, so I'd draw it.
I think I've seen him using it as his profile picture.
Yeah, it was for a little bit there. Yeah.
Right. Right.
Come here, buddy. You're not supposed to be.
Here's one I did of my cat right there. I did that for my cat.
Nice.
Yeah. Did that on wood and used a little bit of inks and pencils.
Yep.
Let's see. Right here. So. Oh. So this one right here. Tell me about this one.
That one was for another art contest that I tried getting on, and the prompt was it was called Sentient Wand, basically a wand that came alive. So I drew a wand coming alive, running away from the wizard.
Okay. Because at first, when I first saw this, I thought you were drawing some form of product that may or may not be medicinal in some areas, being chased by a hippie, saying, "Come back!"
No, wand running from the wizard.
Let's see. Superfast has been telling us a few things. Let's see. We'll get back to the chat here real quick. We got super fast. Four Keeps Gaming says misty this morning. Well, hope the weather's getting better. Yeah, I think it'll get better. Yeah. Let's see. We got zombie, and super fast is being funny. So your cards are going to be bendy and trendy. Super fast predicts it. Investables is, as you can tell, getting crafty. Tybalt, how you doing, Tybalt? And then Superfast says, it's something you do artwork wise. You jump on a topic and just do it. Several sketches and kind of combine the best parts with multiple sketches. I like that.
Yeah, pretty much.
I like that. Yeah. So yeah, I totally thought that was a hippie running away from some contraband, or,
No.
and he's gonna Godzilla the town on fire. But hey, I like that storyline too. Now we got a second one in that set that you posted, and Superfast Tortoise would really like this one.
That was one of my buddies. His favorite two things is the Velociraptor and then that Pokemon Scyther. So I made a Scyther Raptor.
So it looks like we're going to go over to Investables Collectibles, who's silently working on his project, although he can always say something if he wants. Looks like he's making a thorn crown.
Silently working. Let's see. Which way does this go?
He's silently working on a thorn crown.
A thorn crown. No, this is a actual it's gonna be a dream catcher.
Dreamcatcher, right on.
Yeah. It's just a repetitious single knot that you just repeatedly go over and over and over, and you don't pull it 100% tight because you don't want it to, as you continue to tie, it will tighten up and tighten up and tighten up, and you can pull it tighter as you go. And then when you get to your center, hopefully it's not going to snap because it's too tight.
Right on.
And this is a double hoop catcher, so it's going to take a little bit of time to do. But that's what I am making, is a dream catcher for the day. I do already have some awesome colorful feathers picked
We'll
out.
have to look at those when you get closer towards feather time.
Yeah, but that's one of those last things that you do. But I wanted to have my feathers so that I could, match the thread.
Well, I'm pretty sure by the time you get what's done, you'll have a second video ready of everybody seeing the finalized result. So we look forward.
Most
to that.
definitely.
I look forward to that.
Definitely.
Now back to the main picture at Point. So we have this dino here. You were saying it was a mix between a Pokemon and
the Pokemon Scyther, and his other favorite thing is the Velociraptor. So I mixed Scyther into a raptor and made a Scyther Raptor.
According to the Twitch Pokemon community game, Scyther just escaped. And then nobody caught Scyther.
I'm not on Twitch catching Pokemons.
So for those people on Twitch, you let Scyther escape. And Scyther is, quote unquote, thank you, super fast. And his favorite, the dino. Next to the turtle, of course.
Yeah, so that's where I came up with that one. It was the Pokemon Scyther mixed with a Velociraptor.
I like this, because so this is obviously set in the Pokemon world. Now, I don't remember too many areas in the Pokemon world where there's a volcano or any, but this is definitely prehistoric Pokemon.
Yep.
Before evolution. Pokemon the prequel. Before the evolution. That'd be an interesting show. Somebody get on that. Tell Nintendo or whoever owns Pokemon to get on Pokemon before the evolution. You know, Ash would be a caveman or something. You know, I think you're on to something here. Let's see what else. Tell us more about like your when you get a block.
Like I said, a lot of times I'll get on a search, do random searches for drawing references. See, that one was for the artist appreciation. It's a group, a bunch of artists where they get together, and each month they have a contest called the Draw Monthly Challenge. And that's actually the group where that got me back into drawing early last year. And that the prompt was I can't remember. It was like love like love puns,
Right.
and that one was supposed to be "Love You to Death," and he's holding a beating heart. Grim Reaper with in love holding a beating heart. That was that one.
That's awesome. By the way, I just want to say thank you to Tibalt for being incredible. Popping in to say hi is incredible, and I really appreciate you doing that. Um, Bendy, you're on Twitch, right, or YouTube?
I have a YouTube, yes,
Huh.
but I haven't like made any personal videos or anything.
Okay. You know, because if you want later on in the day, make sure before the show's over, definitely let people know about your YouTube. So right here, one of my friends in the community and I are going to do something eventually once we can get each other's time frames straight, because we live different time frames, you know. And he likes this one.
Okay.
It's the Grim Reaper. And I guess this is a Valentine's photo because
Yeah, it was for for the February prompt. I actually drew that when I was running the booth for the AAP and the Houston TCG Con this year.
oh really? Yeah, you were telling me that you had a booth at the TCG Con. Did you sell any of your artwork there?
Yeah, I sold a couple. We had they get when whoever's running the booth, the AAP is pretty cool. They'll print out a couple prints out of a couple of your arts that way you can sell your own stuff, do autographs and stuff like that.
Oh, right on, right on.
But I like the AAP because they'll take the winning artists of every month. Up to 10 people win every month, and they'll have tournament cards, but they're not TCG cards. They're just simply art cards,
Right.
like trading cards with just the art on them. And so 10 people a month get that. And they're getting ready to launch their Kickstarter soon too, to bring in more revenue and everything for the all the money they make. It goes straight into giving back to like the artists and getting better prizes and stuff like that. So it's not like they go to people just to make money and stuff like that. Everything they make gets put right back into the project.
Right on, right on. It's investable.
Hey, Backwoods. Thanks for tuning in.
Investable, yeah.
I'm watching chat. I'm working on getting another string piece of. So what I'm using to tie this hoop with is sinew. It's really sticky. It's got a wax layer to it, and which really helps with it interlocking and making a really nice tight knot. That's what I am currently working on. Second row so far around.
Right on. So, um, that's looking pretty good in comparison to what it was looking like before. Now, when you did this as part of that event, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what was like? How did you think to go from like hearts, like traditional hearts, like is like butterfly stars or whatever, and hearts on the moon, to a physical heart in his hand? I mean, like, what was going through your mind with this?
It's the Grim Reaper. I mean, I wasn't gonna use a like a kindergarten style heart being held by the Grim Reaper.
Yeah, right. Super fast asks if you shoe the sinew mythic hunter.
If I what?
If you shoe the sinew mythic hunter.
I
Right
have
on. Here we
no.
got.
I have no idea.
He has no idea. So right here we got some of Bendy's displaying some of his art right here. This is another version of Grim.
Is that a joke? Super fast.
So tell us about this Grim here. That's really nice.
I just like I said, just randomly felt like drawing, like a skull / Grim Reaper. So
Yes, the usual suspects. So I like this one. This is a good piece. I like how the detail you put into the shading and on that. You know, I kind of like would see that as like just an original character if you were to base a graphic novel off of that face right there.
right, that would be cool. But
Yeah, I think I would like that definitely. Nice piece of art. TCG dude, yeah, we are doing well. We're just talking about our art, and Bendy's showing us some of the art that he's making. And TCG dude, you should be doing pretty well. I see that you have some art on the way within the next week. For those people who don't know, TCG dude is going to be a lucky father pretty soon.
Congratulations, TCG dude.
That's right, ladies.
fatherhood is one of the greatest things there is.
That's right. You're a parent.
Yep, I am.
Yeah.
Three pains in the asses, but I love them all.
Oh yeah, good times. Good times. Yeah.
I got total of 5 total, and they're all adults, and they're all successful. I couldn't be happier. So I created something right there.
Just being a smart ass dude, I was expecting you to throw in a but.
Yeah.
And no one's gotten anyone pregnant, and no one's been in jail.
Whoa, that's not true. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I know for a fact I am not a grandfather.
Oh, wow. So your kids, you said that one's kind of rambunctious.
Mine?
Or yeah, do you have any that are rambunctious or not, or kids being kids?
All 3 of them.
Like I always talk to my friends and they're like, yeah, the kid climbed up the bookshelf again. Climbed up the bookshelf. Yeah, he's up on top.
Yeah, my 6-year-old, he's the most daredevil one that I got, I guess I can say.
Oh God, kids are daredevils at that age.
Like he'll be sitting there, Dad, watch this, and then jump off the top bunk of his bed and try to hit the couch.
That's hilarious.
He'll like miss, and then ow, 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 and then I'm gonna do that again.
Yeah. Well, kids are made out of rubber anyway, I think, right?
Right.
Yeah. Superfast has kids.
Come on, fingers work.
My son's in the military. He's all grown up.
I miss
Super-
the military.
Superfast responded back to you, Investable. Superfast says, no, if you chew on the snoo before applying it to the object, it dries up and sticks better before you apply any glue or epoxy. My bro-in-law used snoo and makes blades and uses it.
Oh yeah, no. I totally okay. Now I know what he's talking about. Sometimes yes, it is necessary to chew on the sinew. But this stuff, no, I don't want all that wax all up in my mouth. It don't taste too good.
Yeah. Well, there you go. There you go. I personally thought that he was making a Futurama reference about making snoo, and I'm like, yeah, make fun of me. I'm just a head in a jar. I don't make snoo be in a jar. Yeah, my son's gonna be 24 years old in 3 days.
Nice.
Nice.
In 3 days. 24 years old. He's currently in the military. Some of you have seen him in chat. Kaz, he's probably lurking right now. But
Yeah, I miss the military. I did my fair share.
oh yeah. My son's going through medical retirement.
Nice.
Mm.
Yeah.
I had to do something similar. It was called medical separation after my tour in Iraq. But
Yeah. He's doing the medical retirement, and he was telling me that he has to take a series of classes in order to leave the military.
Yep.
Series of classes. Wow. He said 2 weeks. That's wild.
Yep.
You know, that's wild. I guess
You have been demilitarized.
right.
They say that, but it never happens.
No, it doesn't. No.
Okay, so we have a storyline of pictures coming up next. All right.
All right.
So we have little chibi of
that was for when I was big into MetaZoo. That was for one of their contests. I wanted to draw a chibi Grim Reaper.
Oh wait.
That's
Wait,
cool.
is this a MetaZoo podcast? That was for Super if he were to come into a chat.
Hello, Mrs. MTG Hillbilly.
Oh, hello, Miss Hillbilly. How are you doing?
Yeah, that was probably one of my earliest drawings after I got back into drawing.
I like him. He's a little chibi grim, you know. I like his face too. Kind of reminds me of the look my cat gives me.
Yeah, I drew that. I want to say early last year is when I drew that one. Early of 23.
Yeah, I like that one. All right. And so I said there's a storyline. So you have that guy, right?
Yep.
Then we come to this guy in the storyline. So you went from little guy in the grass to looking over. I imagine this to be like a Magic player or whatever, you know. He's
No,
not really...
that was for that AAP again. The prompt was draw a tarot card of what you fear, but you had to use the like a subset of an actual tarot card. So I got the Grim Reaper in the back, and it was the main card I went off of was death. And my fear, I can't remember how you say it, but it's the fear of failure.
Oh no, it is a Magic player card then. Because think about it, right? You know, okay, so you have you right here, the little tiny guy right here in the front part of the card. And then you have this big old board wipe card right here, guy right here, looking over the cards. And he's about ready. You know he's going to place that board wipe. Your fear of failure right there. It is a Magic player card. This is for the Magic peeps right here.
But yeah, so that's where that one's. It's from that, like I said, that AAP,
AAP.
contest. So, like I said, if you guys want to see some awesome artists, join the Artist Appreciation Project. They got Instagram with all the links, and there's always a bunch of good artists and everything in there.
Mrs. Hillbilly says, "Nice work, Investable."
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't want to be rude and interrupt Bendy.
Oh, no, it was a perfect time to come and show everybody your progress.
Yeah, I just started strand number 4.
Ah,
So what happens is the sinew, there's a roll, and you can make it thinner strips, so then that way you don't have to worry about working with a really, really big, thick piece of sinew, and it's a little easier to do your stuff with that way, or at least I have found a little easier. I have done I've made a few of these in the past. I learned them in a treatment center early on in my recovery years, and I've just been kind of making them ever since. They're a fun project, even though it is tedious to sit down and do. But I do love getting out into the woods because that's where you got to get your hoop from, and then you gotta I wrap them around a bucket and tie them around the bucket, and then that will get them their hoop shape. And then after they have a chance to dry a little bit, hold their hoop shape, then we can start tying the web as it is. There we go. And yeah.
right,
So
right.
that's yeah, I don't know. I can put this down for just a second because I'm not too far into it. But some of my other fancy woodwork stuff that I do by hand when I go out into the woods. This is just a simple. This is diagonally as long as big as the playmat. So, and this is just a really gnarly piece of diamond willow. And this is what I make walking sticks out of.
Oh, fun.
Very cool.
Fun. Fun.
But
Oh,
I'm not done yet.
Oh.
Not done yet.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
I may have jumped my show and tell session just a little bit, but I do when I cut my walking sticks and their branches, I'll turn their branches into hair sticks.
Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Show us some of your stuff. We'll come back to you in a few minutes. But I noticed that Bendy's gotten a huge jump on the skull right here with the hood
Awesome.
almost finished. Look at that. Look at that. You know, I wish I had my a camera or a digital tablet, and I'd be able to show you some of the stuff I'm working on right now. But I don't, being a cartoon character.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's
get
so
one
young, you're
though.
Making a dream catcher.
Yeah, I want to get.
If
a
you guys
tablet
want
and
to,
start dabbing into digital.
yeah, you know, I prefer hand work, but if I can get into digital, then yeah. I was going to ask you because Investables brought up a good point. So, are you interested more into the finding things to use like universally? Like do you use any like mixed media? upcycling? Do you are like, I know this guy who makes art out of trash. Like he takes like cigarette boxes and covers them in like some sort of coating.
No, I'm not that talented. I'll stick to pencil. But I have seen a bunch of people do that kind of stuff.
Right. Yeah, I used to do a lot of upcycling fairs, and we got a lot of people who did upcycling. And I'll tell you what, let's see if we can get big pictures for everybody here. No.
All right, Dan. One of these things is not like the other one.
But one of these things is just not belong, right? Well, no. See, it works out. You're making something with your hands. He's making something with your hands. I am something that was handmade.
Oh, okay.
It's a circle, you know. Artists got to be good with their hands. Artists got to art, and to be art like me and beautiful, you have to be made by an artist. So no, So yeah, right on. I used to I used to do craft fairs and stuck with the upcyclers. Oh, I loved upcyclers. They will turn junk into masterpieces, and they go through the woods, and it's like, okay, it's about Christmas time. It's just after Thanksgiving. It's time to start decorating pine cones and selling them at the church. And I'm like,
pine cones.
Oh
no.
yeah, and people buy the heck out of these like glittered over pine cones, and it's
Well,
like,
yeah.
really?
It gets pretty insane.
Pine cones dipped in peanut butter, rolled in bird seed.
Yeah, it gets pretty.
Those I remember. Those were fun to make. Hell, I still make them.
Yeah, you trying to attract squirrels into your house? I mean, sure, you have the cannibal
No.
squirrel on your mat,
No. It's bad enough having squirrels run across the roof on the trailer because it sounds like there's a freaking elephant. They're that
Those are big squirrels.
Yes, they are big, fat, happy squirrels.
I mean, I'm just thinking of an 800-pound squirrel. I mean, big as an elephant.
it just sounds like he's big as an elephant because Jesus, it echoes. It echoes. Half the time I think he's gonna fall through the roof.
Oh yeah, I imagine. Backwoods Collector says, "Love the woods myself." It's in your name. It's in your name. Yeah, I love Backwoods Collector. Have any of you guys had a chance to visit Backwoods Collector and watch his show? I mean, like literally watch his the way he does pat cracking.
No,
I love him.
He does this thing where he's actually one of the few pat crackers that sit and admire the art, and he doesn't sit on just one breed of pat cracking. Like, he's not just cracking magic. He'll crack these waifu cards. He calls them his backwoods beauty queens. No. Dive bar beauty queens. Dive bar beauty queens. And it's incredible. He builds his whole show off of these few concepts that really rock, and the way he's doing it. A lot of people are doing pat cracking, but not quite like Backwoods does. And he just recently started releasing some AI Suno tracks that are really good for his line of Backwood dive bar beauty queens called the Sisters of Salem. So if you get a chance, go to Backwoods' page, watch that video.
All right.
Yeah. Sorry, had to shield my boy out. Super Fast Tortoise says KJ is the Mona Lisa of the future in a jar. That's right. Powered by CT TV's filled with symbiotic fluid from an alien species that is known to mutate dead cells into living cells through rejuvenating cellulotis.
I can snap my fingers now.
All right. So Investable has gotten to the point where he can snap his fingers. He still has fingerprints.
Fingers at me.
So Bendy,
Yeah.
I was asking about upcycling and a few of those things, or like what unconventional like products have you used to do art with? I mean, other than like out of the upcycling, like have you decided like you were gonna like draw on wood or try to do some like mixed media with clays and paints? And...
The only other one I've done is at my job. I work in a lumber yard, and one of our old buildings, they have this piece of wood from like the probably the 70s, from when they first moved the buildings. And ever since I've worked there, every time I walk down the hallway, it looks like it's just a slab of wood, and it looks like there's a lizard on the side of the building. Well, the owner of the company knows that I draw and everything, so he's like, "Dude, go out there and actually make that into a lizard." So he actually paid me and it only took me a couple hours, but he actually paid me $300 to go out there and make that wood look like an actual lizard.
Had to move myself so I can watch you guys do your thing. There we go. Now there's a close up on everybody right there.
Yeah, there's that one.
That looks good. That looks good. I know you use inks.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like what brand of inks do you use? Do you use Copex? Do you use One Touch?
they're pretty much Walmart and Amazon brands.
Oh, right on. I use Ohuhu.
I got my first my first what, last week or the week before. Most of the time it's just these like from Walmart, Azure.
Right. I've used them too. They there's doesn't matter what you're paying for them. You don't have to go and spend $400 on a Copic set,
Right.
or $4. I believe it's up to $4 a pen now. Although Copics are refillable and you can replace their nibs, and the same with Ohuhus as well. You can get refillables and replace the nibs, so that way you don't have to worry about buying a new pen, because it's like rather than spending what you're spending on a pen, you can just get the replacement colors.
Yeah, I got a few. This is one of some. Just getting bored.
Oh yeah, I recognize those characters.
Yeah, just getting bored. Some board drawings.
Right. So we got here. Looks like a particular vampire that
a toothless Dracula.
Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. For a second there, it looked like the guy from all those horror movies who narrated the Michael Jackson video.
Yeah, Leslie Nielsen.
Oh no, that guy too. Yeah, but I was thinking about what's his name? He did all the vampire movies and the scary movies back in the 50s and 60s. Oh, that's wild.
Yeah, zombie.
That's wild.
I said, I used to do Whatnot, and I'd leave.
We all know who that is.
I'd leave a prompt up in the Discord and have them pick what they wanted me to draw, and that one was, of course, Chris Chan as a prison inmate.
Right. Apparently, they did not allow her to bring Sonichu in.
Yeah. See, there's that one.
There's the Keemstar again. I like that.
And then I'm known for zombies and Creed. So yeah, I tried comic book style.
That's sweet. That's sweet. I like that. And so you got anything planned for like Halloween? You got some like special art coming out that you're just gonna like try to have available on Halloween, like, or do you do a Fiverr page?
I don't know. I was thinking about it, but uh,
If in
do
case like
auctions
there's
on the Discord.
if the art's a little blurry, we'll post your stuff online. We'll post your stuff on the Discord, a link
Yeah.
or something, if your art gets a little blurry.
And then here's this one. It was for an art contest. They wanted me to draw a bendy style inch, like off of Lord of the Rings, those talking trees. So I drew like a monster warrior
Okay.
one.
Okay, because at first I was like, is that Angry
I
Groot?
am not a tree. I am an ant.
And then a little stoner gnome.
Is that the gnome with the coffee cup? Or the wizard with the
Yeah.
coffee cup that you have? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That one's on the Discord page.
Yeah, dragon. And then just wanted to draw a
Let's go back to
snake man.
chat and see what's going on in chat.
So
Mrs. Hillbilly says, I have a question for investable collectibles. Are you putting together a dream catcher?
The answer is yes. I am putting together a dream catcher.
Now, is this dream guaranteed to catch all dreams, or will it let certain dreams through?
Well, in your dreams, as the story goes, you hang them by a window, in front of your window, above your head, above your bed, wherever you want. The bad juju energy, whatever it is that you're trying to catch, that's what the dream catchers do. The energy gets caught in the web and tries to find its way out of the web. But when sunrise comes and happens, because he wasn't able to get out of the web, the bad juju energy, whatever it is that is trapped, is now dissipated in the sunlight and therefore never going to bother you again. At least that's what I've been told.
Wow. There you go. It's looking nice there.
The color change.
It's looking nice there. Right on. Now that is a sweet skull right there.
yeah, I drew
is
that
a
one.
Sweet looking skull.
One of my buddies wanted me to draw my version of a haunted mask. So I called this
You
one
know,
Mask of Bendy.
That was an expensive purple marker that you used.
No,
That's
that
a
was
nice
one of
shade
the
of purple.
Walmart ones.
Oh, was that? That put down
Yes.
some nice color ink.
Yeah, that was one
I've
of the
had
cheap
some.
Walmart ones.
Oh, right on.
And then some of my black and whites I got over here.
Okay, I've seen that one on Discord.
Yeah.
I like that one. I like that one. Gargoyle of some sort.
Yeah, and then just a skull. A little chibi demon kind of thing.
Right. A little chibi demon. Ooh, what's that?
My son, he got my nickname Bendy from an old video game called Bendy and the Ink Machine. So I drew like a evil possessed Bendy, even though he's the good guy in the video game.
Oh, right on. Cosmic Seeds reminds us the 35-day countdown is on.
The Vegas Con.
Ah.
And,
How many people are you going to MagicCon in Vegas, Bendy?
I wish, but
Nope.
and then I don't colored pencils often, but I drew a dragon.
Oh, that's got some nice shading for colored, straightforward. Is it straightforward colored pencils, or did you use some alcohols on that too?
Nope, all colored pencils.
Some nice shading for colored pencils. Yeah, colored pencils. I find like I've used different types. I'm gonna be ordering the colored graphite pencils just to see how those work. But every time I get colored pencils, they're either wax or they're chalk. And oh, there we go. I think you might have like froze out. Maybe the internet might be a little slow on one end. We'll give you a second to buffer back in. So I'm personally a inks guy myself. I like inks, but I've been learning some digital graphic arts here, teaching myself some programs to use, and I have it on order. I just have to pay for it all. Is a digital tablet. What's up, Captain Waffles?
What's up, Mr.
And then
Waffles?
like
Yeah.
this one, it was just a Super Saiyan Toad.
Oh, right on, right on. Yeah, Goku, eat your heart out,
Yeah,
man.
Goku. And then like a dinosaur chilling while the asteroid's coming in.
Got to zoom in on that one. Oh yeah, I see him. Yes, another one for super fast tortoise. There, another dino. I'm not sure if this dino is going to survive.
And this one was for the AAP. It's supposed to be Creatures of the Deep. That's actually, can't remember what they call, but that's actually like a real fish that lives like on the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, right on, right on. Frightening.
And then bunch of dragons around a volcano.
Oh, I see him. Yeah, yes. I like the volcano art, the lava trail that you got going on.
My drawings, I gotta find it, but I'll like do little Easter eggs in a bunch of, like, if you look right there.
Oh, Easter
In
eggs.
this one,
Easter
my
eggs.
initials are in my level. Yeah, my initials are actually in the lava rock right here, JMG.
Oh,
So
okay.
I like hiding little Easter eggs in my drawings. You know, demons.
Right now you got your followers are
Here's-
going to be going back to the drawings and looking for that. There's the chibi guy again. There's the chibi guy again. We like him. So, Investables, how you doing over there?
I'm just rocking it out.
Very quiet.
It's starting to close up on me, as it does when the web gets closer and closer and closer. It will actually appear like it's twisted between the two hoops. So that's why I like the double hoops when I make them, just because it adds to that whole confusion factor.
Right.
But it's starting to get a little bit more difficult to tie.
Back over here to another awesome zombie.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. It kind of gave me like Toxic Avengers kind of vibes to the way the art was, kind of. Gave me Toxic Avengers vibes. This one was also on the Discord. It's one of the other ones that I liked from that set that we were showing earlier. The set of Grimm's.
That wasn't a prompt or anything.
Right on. You know, you were telling us that you try to get a lot of your art supplies from like Walmart or some other places like that. It's a
mainly
good
Walmart.
idea to get like some of your. I pay too much over at Mike Michaels sometimes.
Yeah, mainly Walmart and Amazon.
Yeah,
And see, like
Amazon's a good place.
like that one. One of my buddies wanted me to draw him. Jerry giving Tom brain surgery, so he has
Scooch
he has
into
a-
that. I only
he has a mind control device on Tom's brain.
Okay. The way the camera angle is, I only see like half
Yeah.
of it.
All right, there we go.
Sorry. Right
I'm
on.
trying- there you go.
Okay. Yes. Yes, that's humorous. I like that, and I can see that actually happening in a cartoon. I like
Yeah.
that. I don't know if
Then,
that like actively happened or not, but I actively see that happening in a cartoon. Now, so you get a lot
Then
from
I
Walmart.
call that one Boss Puppy.
Boss Puppy.
I got that idea for my 6. We were watching that movie,
There we go.
Boss Baby. I wonder if they have Boss Puppies.
Oh,
so
Boss
I drew
Baby?
a Boss Puppy.
Is that based off of your own dog?
No, just a dog.
Right on, right on.
But 6.
I get a lot
so
of my
they're-
art supplies from Amazon as well. Oh, look
Yeah.
at that vamp.
That was supposed to be a vampire,
No.
and then my 6 decided he wanted to help me by coloring in the neck purple, so I had to go off of pinks and purples.
Hey, you know what? It worked. It worked.
Right. And then this was Angels versus Trump AAP. It's like the Guardian of the Gate kind of thing.
Right on. So, and what was the prompt for this one?
I actually won that. That was Angels versus Demons.
Angels versus Demons. All right.
And he was like the gatekeeper, and he got the souls behind him trying to, escape hell and stuff like that.
Okay.
Just a random Tesla.
Right on. Now this bird over here. I see this looks like an eagle and another bird. Oh, we lost Bendy. He'll be back. He'll be back with us while we're showing off some of that. We'll go back over to the screen and we'll pull up one that I did. A piece that I did. I showed you my cat earlier, and this is a piece that I did for Valiant Val. She is a VTuber who actually I had the privilege of knowing on Twitch and social media. Don't know her personally, but she's a VTuber. She's great. She has incredible content on Twitch. If you guys go to Twitch, give Valiant Val a follow. She is a Minotaur, and this drawing was used in her actual character lore. So good times. I got it. One day I'm gonna go to her page, make sure I get like a clip of that, and I'll show it to you guys. Oh, you're back with us, Bendy. Sorry about that. It must have had
No,
like
you're
a little
good.
internet.
My internet was kind of shoddy, so.
Yes. Let's pull that.
Yeah,
down.
this is my card that I drew. That's in the script.
Oh, I have one of those decks. That's the pre-release decks. I don't have one of those. I have the Series 1 deck, the Nintendo cartridge.
Yeah, that's just the packs, but this is out of the pre-release starter decks.
Oh, right on.
I did this and then the pre-release promo for them. So
That's nice that you got it slabbed. You got to have to get it graded too, so that way, slabbed and graded.
I plan on it.
You know, so far there's not many cards from what I understand that's been graded. So, you know, our boy DJ Longhair has one that was graded. I forget who's on it right offhand, and they have that graded gold card that's coveted.
Yeah.
If
Yep,
Jesse
yep.
was here, she'd already have the. If Jesse was here, she'd already have it up on screen.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Investable, your camera's flickering. Looks like you're losing your camera.
Stop it, stupid camera.
All right. Your camera was flickering. We were worried about you. I had some other questions I was going to ask you about a few things, you know, because I know that you're doing the things for locale, and you have that you're doing your other stuff. But why do you what brings you to being wanting to draw? Like you sit down with a pencil and paper, and it's like are you relieving stress? Are you doing it to get a thought out of your head?
Honestly, it all started when I got back from Iraq. You know, I was having trouble coping, you know, with post-traumatic stress and that kind of stuff. I was just trying to look for vices, and then the counselor I was seeing at the time, he says a lot of people that were having trouble with it, that the journals weren't working for. They tried drawing, and you know, so I kind of got into drawing, and up until like a year ago, you know, I was just doing it just for the hell of it, and then last year I got into AAP, and then Tuffy messaged me last year, you know, hey, try drawing this for the card game I'm starting, you know, and so it was up until like last year, it was just, you know, just my drawings for me, and then I didn't realize that, you know, people were actually starting to notice and like my art, so I'm like, cool.
Right. The card game that he's referring to is the Locale TCG game. On the screen that you'll see a little QR code should you want to check them out. It's a game that has its background was actually made by a Magic the Gathering player. And so it has very similar mechanics as Magic the Gathering, but it has the humorous aesthetic of the internet locales. So definitely check that out. Take your cell phone if you want it. If you want to look into this at least, and scan the QR code right there. And in no way though am I sponsored, but I am affiliated. But yeah, you'll find some of Bendy's art in that set. Oh, it looks like we got down to a signature.
Yeah.
All right, let's zoom in on that so you can fake a signature in the future. All right, when you get this piece of art, and you'll probably want to buy it. But yes, we got down to the signature. Now you can forge Bendy's signature if you screenshotted, practiced it enough.
Wouldn't be worth much, but
let's check in on Investable over here. Our show has come to our full hour, and we're gonna check out and see how far Investables has gotten. And either he's gonna have this finished up for a video later with parts of clips from this particular podcast. He's gonna clip out certain areas and add them to his How I Made It video and the result. So definitely watch Investable Collectibles channel for that.
Yeah.
So tell us where you're at right now.
Well, I'm getting lost myself. Because it's been so long since I've tied them. I kind of made a little boo-boo mistake myself when I was tying it, and I'm just now realizing that I did So I'm just kind of improvising here and there where I made that little boo boo mistake, and it will still wind up being a nice little dream catcher with a cool bicolor design
It's,
to the web.
it's not a big deal. Double hoops are kind of
My redneck side of myself, is looking at that and saying, you got a string and hook, and you're tying it all in the knots. Shouldn't you be getting fish with that stuff?
Yeah, well, sinew does work for fishing line if you have to. If you have to
Yeah.
go that route, it will work.
I was just seeing a string and a hook getting tied up in knots. And then my childhood kind of like cringed because every time like the rod and reel, when my dad took me fishing, would get all tangled up, he'd be like, well, you tangled it. You got to untangle it. We only have so much
I
line.
loved saying that.
And
I loved saying that.
and this brings back horrible memories of untangling fish line and forgetting to take the hook off and going, ow, and having the hook stuck in my finger.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're supposed to take that off first.
All right. So we got some supplies out. Looks like you pulled out the Posca markers.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what to do next.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah. I love the Posma paint picks. Posca paint pens. I love these things. I use them all the time. I
I
just
haven't picked up a set myself.
now if you are into doing things with paint markers, this is the best brand to get right here.
All right, without a doubt.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I enjoy them. Their paint runs through the nubs real quick. Their nubs are sturdy and they last a while. Where like some of these other ones, I don't want to say Walmart brand paint pens, they kind of suck. Like sometimes Walmart has okay discount items where it comes to like the stuff, but unless you're going to like walmart.com, getting these things, you get a better price for these on Amazon.
That's actually where I got these, was Walmart.
Oh, Walmart. Yeah, I got mine on Amazon with the 3 different size pens of the 10 color packs.
Yeah.
And they had the small fine, they had the big blunt, and then they had the wedge, which I don't understand why anybody uses a wedge. I hate them. I don't use those wedge markers. I'm like bullet nibs or brushes.
I have Thule markers with the nibs. Those nice little awesome markers that you gotta shake up and get the paint all mixed up. And I also have a set of Sharpies, multicolored Sharpies with a fat tip and a fine tip. And then I also paint and do stuff when I get into crafting arts like that. Acrylics.
Right on. I have had a lot of painting experience, believe it or not. I prefer oils over acrylics, even though oils take longer to dry. But I when it comes down to like doing like certain things in mixed media, I prefer acrylics over oils.
Yep, I haven't done anything with oil.
Yeah, I prefer acrylics over oils with my art supplies, only because like certain things, the oils just take too long to dry. Where the acrylics, they kind of like, they're like, ooh, air. So Bendy, you were saying that you're thinking about something that you're going to be working on now. Is this this project that you're thinking about starting? Is this going to be a project for a Bendy project, or is this a Bendy project?
I don't know yet.
Right. I'm looking through my stuff right here because I wanted to show you guys a picture. I have been dabbling a little bit in some digital artscape where like I've been taking I like to draw on my ideas out on paper and then like I'll scan it in and then I'll do what I can do digitally as like an overlay type of thing. But using digital overlays after scanning it in to do a lot of stuff. But when I get my Huey on, because I'm ordering the Huey on Black Friday, I'm getting it. I was going to get it before, but I'm not sure what if you have a digital device that you have planned on getting when you start doing digital art. But I'm going to get the Huey on and do a little digital image work because I liked what I did previously. And so I figured, why not go about it again? So like I did this one. Let's see, open up and I'll display the screen here. Opera decided it wasn't going to do its thing for a second there. So this one right here, I did as a pencil piece. And then I took it in and removed the background from the original paper and then started trying overlays and like some digital colors on top of some colored pencils and a gel pen, and it turned out pretty interesting. So hopefully be able to get a chance to do a little bit more of that.
That'd be cool.
Do you have a digital like a tablet that you have picked out that you want to get?
Not really. I'm still looking like what other digital artists and everything use, trying to find one that clicks with me, kind of, sort of.
Right on. Oh, okay. So we got Investable here now, taking the stream catcher and started manhandling it and squeezing it up against his belly. So for those people who are taking screenshots for WikiBelly, there you go. If that's not a thing, somebody's going to make it a thing now. So what are you doing now with it like all awkwardly up in your
I'm trying
space?
to, because I'm getting closer to getting it finished, that I need to hold it tighter.
But this round of it's finished, right? Or do you have like you're almost done with it?
Like I'm almost done tying the hoop.
Oh, just the
drape.
hoop. Oh, okay.
Like I'm almost done tying the web. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So not too long till we get to put the feathers in there.
Yeah, it's possible.
Right on. Making sure that the boys are doing their artwork. It is art class here in the Two Heads One Mic show. We got two heads doing art at this moment. Tuffy is trying to, I'm not Tuffy, sorry, Bendy is trying to figure out what he's going to do. If he's going to do, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Bendy's trying to figure out what he's going to do because he's going to do a piece with some paints for us. And after they do this quick piece, we have time for this a little bit more arting until the boys get to a certain point. And
that's actually gonna have to wait. So I didn't realize what time it was. I got to go pick up my boy from school.
Oh, dude, go parent. Parent.
I gotta go pick him up in 15 minutes. So I'm gonna head up to his school.
See, that's right. This is when we know when a show is done or just about done is when we got to go and be parents.
All right, guys. Thanks for having me, and definitely
thanks for being here and doing some art with us and talking art. I really appreciate it. Investables, what do you think about that? What do you think about that?
You know, I enjoyed looking at his art when I peeped up and looked at the stream. He's got some nice art. Uh, uh, I think we had a really awesome stream here. As I'm just about tying this end of my done.
Done. Ah.
Done
So
with
what we're
the
gonna
web.
do is we're gonna say goodbye to Bendy. Says Bendy's got to go and be daddy.
Yep.
Go be an adult.
And so, if anybody in chat has one last question for anybody, if you want to ask Bendy a question, feel free to put that last question in chat. You have 30 seconds. Type. Bendy, thank you for joining us here on
Yeah,
the
anytime,
official
dude.
episode 1 of Two Heads, One Mic. We really, really appreciate you joining us and talking to us about our favorite things as art. And hopefully sometime soon we'll be able to get you over on the Procrastinating Across the Ocean thing and hang out with me and Jesse.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
Jesse's a good person. She's one of the favorite people I play against every Saturday on when we do our league. She's good people.
Oh yeah. We love Jesse. So yeah, we'll get you over there. Jesse will enjoy that. Have a good one. Tell the family we said hey, and stay safe.
Yeah, for sure, guys. Have a good one.
Yep. That was fun, people. We're still got a little bit of time left, as long as Investable's camera doesn't give out on us.
Yeah,
As long as Investable's camera doesn't give out on us, we still got a little bit of time. Yeah.
who knows what the heck crap's going on with my camera. I had some serious issues before it went on, and now it's got its mind of its own.
Captain Waffles wants to let us know that he's going to be doing some pottery videos. I will absolutely watch that. I will absolutely watch that. So definitely make sure you send me the link on that one. I do love me some art. It doesn't matter what you're doing. I prefer handmade. Anything that you can do with your hand. If it doesn't stress you out and it makes you happy, do it. Pick up a coloring book. My mom just sent me an adult coloring book. It's called Cats Using Swear Words. I will take a picture of it and I'll post it to the Discord later. But definitely pick up some clay, pick up a piece of tree and a pocket knife and start whittling. Whatever you do. Investables, what are you doing over there?
I am
missing.
picking out.
Oh.
I'm picking out some beads so that I can start working on the finishing up and getting this maybe wrapped up.
No, those are beads. Okay. For the super fast morning crew was thinking that you had like some weird coffee beans, like right there. Couldn't see what you were doing. But what's
No.
this? Did you kill a sparrow?
No, these are not sparrow feathers. These are peacock feathers.
Those are pretty small peacocks. Oh, nice, beautiful.
Let me get that one out of the way.
I don't know. My cat sees that, and that's gone. My cat see those feathers.
Mm-hmm.
You're asking for trouble.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I just picked out a couple of feathers from my box of peacock feathers, and now I'm just gonna try and figure out how I want to lay these out.
Mrs. Hillbilly does her little art. Mrs. Hillbilly does necklaces and keychains out of beads. Ooh, we lost your feed. We lost your mic, Investable. As soon as Investable gets his mic back up, he'll be back around. Are you still with us there? We might have lost his mic too. Well, Investable will be back around here in just a moment. We'll go over here and just bring Investable down to the side. Put him in like the little picture-in-picture till he comes back. How are you doing? So you make necklaces out of and keychains out of beads. I love that. I had a keychain that had beads on it. It was like 4 inches, 5 inches long. The bead, 3 bead strands, and I hooked it to my wallet chain, and I had that for years. Don't know what ever happened to it, but definitely needed a keychain with with bead strands for my wallet chain again. That'd be fun. Got to get myself down to the art supply store and pick up some more of that. We're still waiting on Investable. He lost his mic. He's and he's also probably also lost his camera feed. So we're just gonna sit here and talk with chat. Mrs. Hillbilly and I are having a great conversation. If you're in chat, feel free to drop something down there while we wait for Investable in his camera situation. And I want to know more about plastic canvases, Mrs. Hillbilly. One day you're going to have to tell us about these plastic canvases. That sounds interesting. My canvases are usually made out of paper or canvas. That's fun. That's fun. Well, we have Investables collectibles in the background, but I'm not sure if what's going on, but he's having a little bit of technical difficulties. So he's going to probably be out of it. We're probably just going to end the show right there for today. But just so that you remember, here we had Investables collectibles. We had Bendy. We had our good friends here, you guys. I'm trying to delay ending the show just so that way, in case he's able to get started up. Also, we have a lot going on. You guys give us a lot you guys are giving us a lot of support, and we like that. We love that. And Investables is, as you can see, he was having fun doing his art today. We had Bendy. You got to follow him. He's on Twitter. He's got a YouTube page, but he said he doesn't use it. But find him on Twitter. Find him on our Discord page. Show him some love and give him some love. Show him some love. Absolutely. We might not have Investables might have to come back and see us tomorrow. Next time, because looks like our show is coming to an end. He's having his technical difficulties, and I'm just yapping along. So just a little reminder of who we miss at this very moment. I have been Cowboy Dan, and I was here with Investables Collectibles. Have a very good day, and we enjoyed having you.